My child, I've waited to speak with you. I've watched you walk through days that felt like endless shadows. I saw the moments you smiled when your heart was breaking. I saw you give strength to others when you barely had enough for yourself. Saw you hold it all together while feeling like everything inside you was falling apart. You never had to hide that pain from me. Not the fear, not the doubt, not the anger, not even the silence. I've been near to your breaking point. I was in the room when you whispered, "God, where are you?" I was there when no one noticed you struggling. I saw it all, and I stayed. I never turned away from your tears. I counted each one. I knew the story behind them. The losses you couldn't explain, the hopes that slowly dimmed, the betrayal you never deserved. My child, I have not forgotten you. You have walked through fire. You have faced storms that tried to erase your voice. And even when you questioned if you were worth saving, I had already written your rescue. I was never absent. Even when the world felt deaf to your cries, I was bending close. Even when you felt invisible, I was covering you in grace. You are not abandoned. You are not alone. I know it hurt when they walked away. I know it hurt when life didn't turn out the way you prayed. But I need you to hear me now. What they could not see in you, I always saw. You were never too much. You were never too broken. You were never too late. You have been mine all along. Let me sit with you in the pain you've tried to outrun. You don't have to be strong right now. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to prove anything. Come as you are. I see the parts of you that feel unlovable. I see the thoughts you don't speak aloud. I see the guilt you've carried far too long. And I love you. Still, let me be the one who holds what's been too heavy for your heart. Let me carry what you were never meant to bear alone. You've been running on empty, haven't you? Smiling through weariness, hoping someone would notice your soul collapsing in quiet. I noticed. I watched every night you laid awake, replaying memories you wish you could rewrite. I listened to the prayers you didn't have the strength to finish, and I answered even the ones you never spoke. Nothing you felt is too much for me. I can handle the anger, the silence, the ache. You don't have to perform for me. You don't have to be perfect for me to stay. My love doesn't change with your emotions. Even when your faith trembled, my promise to you did not. Even when you turned your face away, I kept my eyes on you. My child, collapse into me. You've been carrying the weight of expectation, the burden of disappointment, the pressure to heal faster than your heart allows. You don't have to fix it all. You don't have to understand why it happened. You just have to lean. Let me be your rest. Let me hold you in the places where you've hidden the most shame. Let me touch the wounds you've tried to ignore. I don't come to expose you. I come to restore you. You are safe with me. You've cried behind closed doors, haven't you? Tried to be strong for everyone else while secretly wishing someone would just hold you. I am holding you now. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm not asking for performance. I'm asking for your heart, just as it is. Let me be the arms you fall into when the world feels too hard. You've done well to survive, but I want to teach you how to live. You've built walls to protect yourself, but I want to be the one who defends you. You've feared letting go because of how deeply you've been hurt. But my love is not like theirs. I do not love and leave. I do not promise and abandon. I do not draw close and disappear. I remain, and I call you mine. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are not what they said when they couldn't. See the truth of who you are. You are my beloved. Before the foundation of the world, I chose you. Before the pain ever reached you, I made a way for healing. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are not unseen in your silence. You are known fully, deeply, eternally. And I still want you, even now, even here, especially here. Let me remind you of who you are. You are not what was done to you. You are not the sum of the moments you broke. You are not defined by the season that wounded you. You are defined by the one who formed you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are carved into the palms of my hands. You are spoken of in heaven. There is glory in you that the world has not yet seen. There is purpose in you that pain could not cancel. I placed a light in you the darkness could not overcome. My child, I know your name, not just the one they call you, but the name I gave you, the name spoken over you before your first breath, chosen, cherished, anointed, set apart. You are not a mistake. You are not too far gone. You are not too late for what I've planned. Even now, I am leading you home. You've tried to control what you couldn't understand. You've held on tightly to things that only brought more pain. And now I am inviting you to let go, not because you failed, but because I want to carry you into peace. You don't have to figure everything out. You don't have to see the full picture. You just need to trust the one who holds it all. Trust me, even in the uncertainty, even in the silence, even when it feels like nothing is changing. I am working behind the scenes. I am fighting battles you cannot see. I'm aligning things you've prayed for, even when it looks like I'm not moving. My ways are not like theirs. My timing is not of this world, but my faithfulness is unshakable. You may not understand what I'm doing, but you will see what I've done. My child, I am not disappointed in you. I'm not angry with your questions. I'm not frustrated by your pain. I'm not turning away because you're struggling to believe. I'm drawing closer. Even now, I am wrapping you in mercy. Even now, I am washing away the lies you believed. Even now, I am breathing peace back into your soul. You were never meant to do this alone. That's why I stayed. That's why I've carried you through nights you didn't think you'd survive. That's why you're still here, because I held you when you had nothing left, and I will not let you go. My child, the road ahead may not always be easy, but you will never walk it without me. I will be your strength when you are weak. I will be your clarity when confusion tries to cloud you. I will be your light when darkness whispers lies. You can trust me. I have never failed you. Not once, not ever. You've survived so much already, not because you were lucky, but because I had my hand on you. I will continue what I started. I will finish the good work I began in you. What looks like delay is preparation. What feels like denial is divine protection. What seems like silence is me building something sacred behind the scenes. Do not be afraid. Even now, I am making a way. Let my words be the shelter you run to. Let my presence be the home your soul rests in. Let my love be the truth that anchors you when everything else shifts. I am here. I am faithful. And I will never leave you. Stay with me, my child. Let me continue to speak. Let me continue to heal. Let me show you what trust in me truly leads to. It leads to life. It leads to peace. It leads to joy that no one can steal. I am not finished with your story, and the next chapter will be beautiful. You don't have to understand how. You don't need to predict when. Just keep your heart open to me, and I will lead you one breath at a time. I'm not asking you to run. I'm asking you to walk with me, slowly, gently, honestly. There is no pressure in my presence. There is only peace. I will show you how to live again, how to dream again, how to trust again. Not because of what people have done, but because of who I am. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I do not change, I do not falter, I do not lie. You can lean all your weight on me, even your doubts, even your disappointments, even the dreams you buried because you were too afraid to hope again. Place them in my hands. My hands are not just strong, they are tender, they are healing. They are gentle enough to hold your heart and powerful enough to lift you out of anything. Nothing is too broken for me. Nothing is too late. I'm not looking at your life with judgment. I'm looking at you with mercy. I'm not focused on your flaws. I'm focused on your healing. I want you whole. I want you free from the voices that told you you're not enough. I want you free from the pain that made you question your worth. I want you free from the chains of the past that still echo in your mind. I came to break those chains, even the ones you thought you had to live with. Even the ones you blamed yourself for. You are not your trauma. You are not your shame. You are not your secrets. You are mine, and I call you worthy, not because you earned it, not because you proved it, but because I made you in my image, and I never once regretted creating you. You don't have to strive to be loved by me. You already are. You don't have to earn what I've already given freely. My love isn't a reward. It's your inheritance. So stop measuring your value by how others treated you. Stop defining yourself by what broke you. Your identity is not found in the rejection. It's found in my embrace. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are deeply known and forever chosen. Let those words sink in. Let them replace every lie you've believed. Let them wash over the places where you felt unseen. You are chosen. You were not a mistake. You were not overlooked. You were not passed over. Every part of your journey has been seen by me, and not one part of it is wasted. Even your pain will have purpose. I will turn every tear into a testimony. I will use the very things that tried to break you to reveal my glory through you. What you thought disqualified you will become the very evidence of my grace. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right where I can reach you. Right where I can begin again, right where your heart is soft enough to hear me. So breathe, my child. There is nothing to fear in my presence. Nothing to prove, nothing to hide. This is holy ground. This is where shame dies. This is where healing lives. This is where you find the courage to believe again. Believe in me. Believe that I can do the impossible. Believe that I can rebuild what fell apart. Believe that I can resurrect what you thought was gone forever. I specialize in the impossible. I am the God who parts seas, who moves mountains, who walks on water. I am the God who sits beside you in silence and still holds the power to shift everything with a whisper. I have not lost my power, and I have not lost sight of you. You may have lost your way, but I have not lost you. You may have felt like you wandered too far, but I have never stopped pursuing you. Even now, I'm calling you back to trust, not trust in outcomes, not trust in circumstances, but trust in me, because I see what you cannot. I know what you do not, and I hold what you cannot carry. You can rest. You can let the burden down. You can release the pressure. You can stop trying to fix yourself. I am your healer. Let me do what only I can do. Let me walk into the hidden rooms of your heart and bring light. Let me touch the scar and make it soft again. Let me speak over your dry places and call them to life. There is nothing beyond my reach, even the places you've locked up. I have the key. Let me in. Let me into your disappointment. Let me into your fear. Let me into your numbness, your fatigue, your anger, your grief. I'm not afraid of any part of you. I'm not scared off by your mess. I'm not shocked by your mistakes. I'm not burdened by your brokenness. I came for this. I came to restore. I came to redeem. I came to resurrect what others said was over. My child, I know how tired you are. I know how much you've been carrying. I know the nights you cried silently, not wanting anyone to know how close you were to giving up. But look, you're still here, and that's not by accident. That's because I held you. That's because I shielded you from what you didn't even see. That's because I still have more for you. You are not done. There is more joy, more healing, more laughter, more purpose. Don't let this moment lie to you. Don't let the darkness convince you that this is the end. Don't let the silence trick you into thinking, I'm not working. The seed grows in the unseen, and what I've planted in you is not dead. It's becoming. You're in the becoming, my child, and becoming can feel like breaking, but you are not breaking down. You are breaking through. Keep walking with me. Even when you don't feel it, I'm guiding you. Even when you don't see it, I'm opening doors. Even when you don't hear me, I'm still speaking. I have not abandoned you. My silence is not absence. My delay is not denial. My process is not punishment. I'm making you stronger than you've ever been. I'm anchoring your soul. I'm maturing your spirit. I'm preparing you for what you prayed for, and it will be worth it. When you see what I bring out of this, you'll understand why I had to do it this way. You'll see why I closed certain doors, why I removed certain people, why I slowed things down. It was protection, not punishment. It was love, not rejection. I've always known what you truly needed. I've always seen the bigger picture, and I've always been faithful, even when you couldn't feel it. So let your heart rest now. You don't have to strive anymore. You don't have to fight alone. You don't have to pretend to be okay. I am your peace. I am your defender. I am your safe place, and I'm not going anywhere. Even in your lowest moment, I never stopped calling you mine, and I always will. I always will. No one can take you out of my hand. No mistake disqualifies you from my love. No delay cancels my plans. No voice that rose against you has power over the voice that spoke you into being. I have the final word over your life, and my word is good. I am rewriting the chapters you thought were over. I am redeeming the pages that were stained by sorrow. The things that tried to bury you are becoming the soil where miracles will grow. Your story is not one of failure. It's one of resurrection. Even now I am breathing life into what looked like ashes. I'm rebuilding what was torn down. I'm restoring what you thought was lost forever. You didn't miss your moment. You didn't ruin your calling. What I have for you is not fragile. It's not based on perfection. It's built on my promise. And my promises do not fail. Lift your head, my child. Lift your eyes above the ruins and see what I'm preparing. See how I've kept you. See how I've positioned you, even through pain. Every detour was used. Every delay was woven in. Every heartbreak became holy ground. You're not disqualified. You're being redefined, not by shame, but by glory. Not by loss, but by grace. Not by what left, but by what is coming. There is beauty ahead. There is joy that will not end in sorrow. There are blessings chasing you even now. I will not let you walk into your future empty-handed. I will not let you step into your next season carrying shame. I'm making all things new, including you. You may not feel new yet. That's okay. I'm not in a hurry with your healing. I'm walking with you through every layer. I'm peeling back the lies. I'm softening the places that grew hard from survival. This is the work of restoration, sacred and slow. But you are not behind. Every breath is right on time. Every moment in my hand. You are exactly where transformation begins. And I'm not finished. Let me show you who you've become. You are not who you were when the pain first hit. You are wiser, you are stronger, you are softer in the right places and tougher in the others. You have survived what was meant to destroy you, and now you will thrive in what was meant to bless you. You will not repeat old patterns. You will not be drawn to what once broke you. You will not be deceived by the familiar traps. I am giving you new discernment, new strength, new vision. I'm giving you eyes to see what is for you and what is not, and I will not let you settle. No more settling, no more shrinking to make others comfortable, no more dimming your light to avoid being seen. No more silence when your voice was made to carry freedom. You are stepping into holy confidence, not arrogance, confidence. Confidence rooted in me, in who I made you to be, in what I've placed inside you. You are not fragile, you are not ordinary. You are not forgotten, you are chosen, you are equipped, you are radiant with my spirit, and you are rising. You are rising out of the dust, you are rising above the voices, you are rising in the fullness of your calling. What tried to keep you down can't hold you anymore. What tried to mute your praise will now witness your breakthrough. I am lifting you. You don't have to climb your way back. You don't have to force your way forward. You just have to yield and watch me make a way. Watch me open doors no man can shut. Watch me bring provision from unexpected places. Watch me fill your hands with more than you asked for. I haven't forgotten your prayers. I've collected every word, every tear, every silent longing, and I have stored them in my heart. And now, I'm answering in ways beyond what you imagined. It may not look how you thought, but it will be better than you dreamed, because I see what you don't. I know what you need before you ask. I know the future you cannot see, and I know how to lead you safely through it. My child, stay with me. Don't give up here. Don't turn back now. You are on the edge of something sacred. You are closer than you think. I know it's been long. I know you've grown tired of waiting. I know hope has felt hard to hold, but I am faithful, and I have not led you this far to leave you. This pressure you feel, it's not punishment. It's the stretch before the release. I am enlarging your capacity. I'm deepening your roots. I'm preparing you to carry the very blessing you've prayed for. You will not break. You will expand. You are being prepared for abundance. You are being shaped for impact. You are being strengthened to bless others. From the place of your own healing, nothing has been wasted. Not your tears, not your questions, not your waiting. Every ounce of it is being turned into glory, and the glory will not just be around you. It will be within you. You are my vessel, my temple, my living testimony, and your life will reflect my goodness. Even those who doubted you, they will see. Even those who left you, they will witness. Even those who tried to stop you, they will watch me bless you anyway, because I have the final word. And when I say blessed, no one can curse. What I have called mine, I am surrounding you now with favor, with strength, with peace that passes understanding, with joy that rises even in sorrow. You will walk in authority. You will speak with clarity. You will carry peace that shifts every atmosphere you enter. This is not the end. This is a beginning, and I am doing a new thing. Can you feel it? It's already springing forth, even in places where nothing seemed to grow, even in hearts that felt too weary to try again. I am planting joy. I am planting love. I am planting restoration, and the harvest will be plentiful. You will laugh again. You will dance again. You will sing again, not just to survive, but because you're alive with purpose. The enemy tried to silence you, but I'm giving you a song. The world tried to harden you, but I'm making you tender and strong. The past tried to define you, but I'm giving you a future full of hope. You are not who you used to be. You are not where you used to be. You are rising into fullness, and I am with you every step. Always have been, always will be. Let me finish what I started in you. Let me bless you beyond your understanding. Let me use your life as a light for others. In the dark, the healing is already happening. The restoration is already unfolding. The breakthrough is already on the way. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. You are mine, and I am making all things new, including you. My child, let these words settle deep within you. Let them take root in the places that once felt barren. Let them wrap around the parts of you that forgot what peace feels like. You are safe with me now. You don't have to brace for pain anymore. You don't have to walk on edge, waiting for something to go wrong. I'm teaching you how to live free. I'm teaching you how to live without fear of the future. No matter what rises, I will be your covering. No matter what falls, I will remain. You can live without flinching, without guarding your heart from my goodness, without waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm not here to harm you. I'm here to heal you. I am not like the ones who left. I'm not like the ones who used you, who promised and disappeared. I do not change like shifting shadows. My love is consistent, even when you pull away. Even when you question me, Even when you drift in silence, I stay, I pursue, I wait, I cover. You are never too far for me to reach. I know you, my child. I know how deeply you care. I know the burdens you carry silently for others. I know how often you give, even when you feel empty, and I'm here to refill you. Let me pour living water into your soul. Let me breathe on your dry places. Let me lift the pressure off your chest. You were not created to carry everything alone. You were created to walk with me, to be loved by me, to rest in me. Come rest now. Lay your head on my shoulder. Exhale the tension. Release the outcome. Surrender. The need to control. I've got this. You don't need to know how everything will unfold. You just need to know that I'm in every detail. I see what you cannot see. I know what's around the corner. I've already gone ahead and prepared the way. I have never failed, and I will not start with you. You're about to see what happens when heaven touches your life. You're about to witness miracles you didn't even know you needed. Breakthroughs you stopped praying for, doors you forgot existed, not because you forced them open, but because you trusted me to open them. I honor your trust, even when it's trembling. Even when it's mustard seed small, even when it comes with questions and tears, I receive it and I multiply it. You will see fruit. You will see harvest. You will see joy on the other side of your obedience. You've sown in tears, but you will reap in songs of joy. The season of sorrow has passed. I'm turning mourning into dancing. I'm replacing heaviness with garments of praise. I'm bringing clarity where there was confusion and peace where there was inner war. You've been faithful, even when it felt like no one saw your quiet yes, even when it felt like obedience cost you everything, even when it seemed like others were rewarded while you waited. I saw it all, and I'm not unjust. I'm the God who rewards faithfulness, who honors integrity, who blesses those who choose me even when it hurts. And now I will repay you with abundance, not just in material things, but in joy, in rest, in love that doesn't leave, in clarity that doesn't fade. You will overflow. I will anoint your head with oil, and your cup will not just be full, but it will run over. I will make you a living testimony, a walking miracle, a vessel of hope. Others will look at your life and see me. They'll ask how you're still standing, still smiling, still shining, and your answer will be simple. God did it. You won't need to defend your story. You won't need to explain how you overcame. The evidence will be undeniable. I'm placing favor on you that can't be faked or copied. I'm placing my name on you, my signature on your destiny. You are sealed in my love. You are protected under my wing. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No curse spoken over you will take root. No plot against you will succeed, because I have commanded angels concerning you. I've surrounded you with my fire. I've marked you as mine, and I will not let harm come near you. Even when you walk through dark valleys, I will be with you. My rod and my staff will comfort you. My presence will go before you and behind you. I will fight for you. I will provide for you. I will keep you, and when the world feels loud and heavy again, come back here. Come back to this still place with me. You don't need to earn it. Just return. You are always welcome in my arms. There is always a place for you at my table. There is always a room for you in my heart. You belong. You are not too much. You are not a burden. You are not forgotten. You are mine. I created you on purpose. I delight in you. I am proud of you, even now. Yes, even now. Not just when you're doing well, not just when your faith is strong, but here, in this moment. As you are enough for me, and I am more than enough for you. So breathe, my child. Breathe in my peace. Breathe in my promise. Breathe in my presence. Let every fear fall away in the light of my love. Let every lie dissolve in the sound of my truth. You are not lost. You are led. You are not stuck. No, you are still. You are not abandoned. You are held. And I am not leaving you. Not tomorrow. Not when things get hard. Not when you mess up. Not ever. My love is not fragile. It is fierce. It is faithful. It is forever. I go before you now into every room, every decision, every unknown. I am already there, making the crooked paths straight, calming the storms ahead of time, preparing divine encounters that will bless you. I go behind you, redeeming the past, healing the wounds, covering your story with glory, and I walk beside you every step, every breath, every hour of the night. Every joy and every sorrow, you are not walking alone. My child, let me leave you with this blessing. May you sleep in peace, knowing I never slumber. May you rise in courage, knowing I have gone before you. May your heart be steady in the storms, anchored in my promises. May your soul remember it is loved, deeply, fully, endlessly. May your mind be guarded by my truth. May your body be protected by my angels. May your steps be ordered by my spirit. May your hands be filled with what is good and lasting. May your voice carry healing. May your presence release peace. May your days overflow with mercy and miracles. May your nights be wrapped in rest and renewal. May you laugh again, sing again, trust again, and love again, without fear. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not without help. You are surrounded. You are chosen. You are covered. You are mine. And I bless you now in the name of my Son, by the power of my Spirit, from the depths of my heart. Go in peace, my child. I am with you always.